Hey pal. I heard you disliked NTR.
What? Oh, sorry, I was mentally preparing.
Hey, there's no shame in trying things that people ain't never tried before.
Most people I've spoken with, myself included, feel physically ill when thinking about getting cucked. And if you haven't thought about it before, I strongly recommend you do, friend, because that intense negativity, this disgusting, horrible feeling mishmash of anger, betrayal, fear, inadequacy, just intense negativity, pure negativity, is fascinating. Why? No, really, why? 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 Because. Because, boys, as repulsive and horrible as that suffering is, I can't look away. And more interestingly, and what we're talking about here today, is that feeling itself, not necessarily NTR. Don't worry, boys. Don't worry. Did you ever read Flowers for Algernon? That book where a Caucasoid fellow travels across the bell curve and back? That book, its ending, conjures that exact same feeling. For those booklets out there, a quick summary. Mentally challenged guy takes a drug, becomes super smart, on par with his race, I'd argue. Maybe even a little bit further beyond. Then, the drug backfires or fails, and slowly, his intelligence is lowered to a more acceptable, equal level. Starting with nothing, as his intelligence grows, he finds esteem, renown, and love. He meets a woman, or already met a woman, but wins a woman properly, and earns himself some colleagues, some scientific clout. Then, as his intelligence drops, he loses them, one by one, and there is nothing he can do until he's right back where he started, with nothing. Reading that book when I was in middle school, I think, inspired the exact same feelings as NTR. It's this horrible process of building someone up or taking someone already established and tearing them down into nothing. This feeling is particularly powerful, fascinating, because not only are you losing your shit, but more importantly, I think, your shit is moving on. Once you're nothing, people move past you. That, more than anything else, really, really hurts. Not just losing your status, but losing your relevance, your place. You are placeless. This placelessness. And we don't just see this in NTR and Flowers for Algernon. I mean, cucks and mentally handicapped people go hand in hand most times, but we also see this in death. The Grim Reaper cucks you, boys. If you died tomorrow, your friends would move on, find new friends. Your workplace would hire a new employee. The world would move on. People would forget you. Your gravestone, if you got one, would one day decay, disappear. This fundamental bad, this fear or pain, sadness, whatever it is to you, is so powerful because it is your only certainty. You will lose control. No matter how strong you are, your muscles will fall apart, or you could lose them suddenly, tomorrow. No matter how established you are, you could lose your job, your company could close, your state could fall apart. Your marriage, you can't 100% certainly force someone else into loyalty permanently. You cannot. So no wonder that's so horrifying, or painful, or sad, or, again, whatever it is to you. That said, boys, something else is there. I'm not saying it loops back into feeling good. It doesn't. You cannot feel good seeing everything you've built slip away and feeling yourself fade out. However, something underlying that horrible negativity, that intensity, that's what I'm talking about. Now, a fellow snake oil salesman called that ecstasy. Becoming one with what you were before and what you will be after, and breaking the illusion and such. Now, he may be right. I don't know. Making YouTube videos is really hard when you have no points. I have no points. There's something there. There's something fascinating about that pain. Maybe it's inescapability. Maybe it's ecstasy. I like that word, because it really is. Nutting to the end of Flowers of Algernon was an experience. I've nutted to cuck shit a couple times, and it's not as good, but that feeling in other forms, ecstasy. Pure ecstasy. I don't know why. Yeah, God, let's just fucking... The intensity strikes some chord beyond the base or human negativity level? Maybe? I think we're cutting this one off here, boys. When you have no points, you shoot the loints. But how do you feel about, boys, or how do you feel about dying and NTR and what else? Mentally handicapped people rising and falling. Let me know let me know down in the comments. But that about rippity wraps this one up, boys. I hope you enjoyed watching, because I certainly enjoyed making it. Videos without express points are tough, because you never know when to stop, or you never know what to say. They feel more like observations than videos. Still unsure how to feel about that. Like if you enjoyed, because that helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't, because we do this shit sometimes. And comment your thoughts, because I love hearing from you. And I ask the questions in the... I asked the questions. I asked the questions. But thanks again for watching, everybody, really. We have tons of fun on this channel. You could probably get a cup from a store. A restaurant, even. And recycle it repeatedly. And every single day you get a big old glass of fun. From your own home. That's how much fun we have on this channel. And I look forward to doing this with you guys again in the future.